I watched someone lose their mind yesterday, not literally, no white coats, no sirens, financially, quietly, slowly, like a phone battery draining at 1% an hour while you pretend it's fine. Smart guy, decent grades, sharp enough to know better, spent 8 months building Instagram content for businesses, beautiful posts, clean carousels, clever captions, proper strategy, the kind of work that makes other marketers say, oof, that's solid. He made exactly £300 total, 8 months. That's not income. That's emotional damage with receipts. Meanwhile, his flatmate did something far less glamorous. He started booking sales calls for a recruitment agency. No color palettes, no brand voice workshops, just conversations, calendars, follow-ups. Same 8 months, £22,000 earned. The smart guy is still posting about brand awareness, while his flatmate just moved out of their shared shoebox in Zone 4. Same house, same Wi-Fi, different understanding of how money actually moves. Here's what nobody explains properly. Appointment setters get paid before marketers, not because they're more talented, not because the work is harder, but because they sit closer to where money actually changes hands. And if you're trying to escape whatever situation you're currently stuck in, bad job, bad finances, bad living situation, so understanding this difference can save you years of expensive confusion, years of I'm almost there energy, years of polishing skills that don't pay yet. Let me explain why marketing feels impressive, but appointment setting pays the bills, and why most people choose wrong, because they optimize for status, not cash flow. First, let's talk about how money actually moves through businesses. Not the romantic version you see in case studies, not the LinkedIn carousel version with soft gradients and growth arrows, the real version. The version that happens when companies are under pressure and need revenue tomorrow, not next quarter. Marketing creates potential energy. Appointment setting converts it into kinetic energy. Marketing puts fuel in the tank. Appointment setting turns the key. And businesses pay fastest for what gets the engine running, not what politely fills the tank and hopes for a future drive. Think about it practically. A business owner wakes up Monday morning, heart rate already elevated. They need 3 new clients by Friday to make payroll. They have 2 choices. Option 1, hire someone to create brand awareness content. That might generate interest in 6 months, if the algorithm behaves and Mercury isn't in retrograde. Option 2, hire someone to contact existing leads and book actual conversations this week. Which one do you think gets paid faster? This isn't about marketing being worthless. Marketing matters a lot, but marketing works upstream from revenue. It creates conditions where sales can happen later. Appointment setting works adjacent to revenue. It organizes conversations that turn into decisions, that turn into money. One warms the room, the other lights the fire. I live in London, an expensive, unforgiving city where rent comes due whether your brand awareness campaign worked or not. Walking through Canary Wharf, you see people who understand proximity to money. They don't work on things that might pay off someday. They work on things that move quarterly numbers immediately. Then you take the DLR towards Zone 3 and see people posting motivational quotes about their marketing journey while sharing 1-bedroom flats with strangers. Same intelligence level, different understanding of cash flow. Here's the reality most marketing courses won't tell you. Businesses operate under constant cash flow pressure, especially smaller businesses trying to grow. They don't have luxury budgets for experiments. They have survival budgets. Marketing says, give me 6 months and a steady budget, I'll build your brand awareness and market positioning. Appointment setting says, give me this week and your lead list, I'll get you 5 sales conversations. Guess which one gets hired when the business owner checks their bank balance on Sunday night? But people keep choosing marketing because it sounds better at dinner parties. You say you're a digital marketing strategist, and people nod respectfully. You say you book appointments, and they assume you're a secretary. Status anxiety makes expensive decisions. Pride costs money. Let me break down exactly why appointment setters get paid faster. It comes down to proximity to the transaction. Marketing works several steps away from money changing hands. You create content, build awareness, generate interest, nurture leads. Then, eventually, someone books a call where money might get discussed. Appointment setting starts where marketing ends. The interest already exists. Someone already raised their hand. Your job is organizing that interest into structured conversations where decisions actually get made. You're not convincing anyone to buy. You're not creating desire from nothing. You're managing logistics around decisions. People are already considering. It's coordination, not persuasion. Think of it like public transport. Marketing is putting up posters about a new train line. Important, necessary, long-term. Appointment setting is helping people who already decided to travel figure out which carriage to board and what time it leaves. Both matter, but the railway pays the conductor before the poster designer. And this creates a massive difference in payment timelines. Marketing proves value over months or years. Campaigns, engagement, attribution, ROI. Appointment setting proves value weekly. Did you book 5 calls? Did they show up? Did one convert? Yes or no? Binary. Brutal. Beautifully simple. When businesses are under pressure, they pay for certainty. Marketing involves educated guesses. Appointment setting involves trackable outcomes. Standing on a tube platform at London Bridge, watching people rush to jobs that barely cover living here, I think about this constantly. Marketing feels like waiting for a delayed train with no arrival time. Appointment setting feels like boarding, the next available service. Most beginners misunderstand this. They choose skills based on what sounds creative, not what generates cash quickly. They want their escape plan to feel artistic instead of effective. But London doesn't care about your fulfillment. Your landlord doesn't accept rent in brand awareness metrics. I've watched brilliant people struggle for years because they romanticize marketing work while ignoring basic business economics. Meanwhile, less impressive CVs learned appointment setting in weeks and started earning immediately, not smarter, just closer to money. The market doesn't pay you based on difficulty or creativity. It pays you based on speed of impact. Marketing impacts eventually. Appointment setting impacts immediately. Immediate pays faster. Marketing requires faith. Appointment setting requires tracking. Faith gets funded in surplus. Tracking gets funded in survival. Appointment setting isn't glamorous. It's repetitive, systematic, sometimes boring. But boring that pays beats impressive that doesn't. Ego is expensive, pride costs money. So if you're trying to change your situation fast, choose payment speed over prestige, proximity to money over proximity to creativity, tracking over hope. Hope doesn't pay rent, cash flow does. The people who escape faster aren't more talented, they're more practical. And in cities like London, practical isn't boring, it's survival. Choose accordingly.